Hey, welcome back to 2DG.
Two.
Yeah, you got the double twos. Because this is a special episode
Of the third annual
Douchey Awards. Now, for those of you new to this channel,
fireworks or something.
there's not, but every year we
For the
go.
last two.
Third year now. Every year we go back and review our year. We don't show the video, don't worry about it. You can do that. And we pick. We make our picks for our best on camera beer. Not the best review we did,
Right.
acting. But
We're not good actors.
we pick our favorite on beer that we reviewed on camera that you can go back and watch. And we also pick the favorite beer we had that you didn't probably see because it wasn't formally reviewed.
Yeah, it either wasn't a review or it was on a
Off the cuff.
Yeah, off the cuff, on the camera, off the camera kind of thing. So.
Yeah. So, best on camera, best off camera.
Which if you haven't looked at any other channel, most of the time they do a top 10, top 5.
We don't.
do that.
I think last year we did runner up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that this year.
I don't think I'm going to.
We're just gonna lay it out there. This is gonna be a quick, dirty video.
Whoa.
So, should we get to it?
Yeah, we're also going to maybe have a little something special at the end. Anyway.
No,
yeah.
Separate.
Never mind. So yeah, let's get to it. We'll start with you.
No, this is for the year 2017. Just finished.
Just finished. Normally we try to do this before the end, but anyway. We'll start with you though. Your best on camera for the year.
You sure you want to start with me?
I do.
All right. Again, this is the best on camera, so this is a video you can go back and watch. But I would say the best beer I had on camera this year, I should preface it.
Preface.
The year was a little different. We weren't necessarily whale slaying like we had in previous years, so it was a little different year. A little bit different feel, I think.
I'll say though that, because last year, if you remember, I just crossed my leg. Last year, if you remember, it was basically dominated by Treehouse. Year before that, it was kind of at least for us, kind of unexpected. Our on-camera winner was the same. It kind of took us by surprise. If you don't know, it was Prairie Artisan Ale's Bomb. This year, though, like you said, it was a little different. We took almost a 2-month hiatus from actually doing this, so we lost a lot of time, I guess.
And a lot of things happen in real life.
Well, yeah, that.
So we didn't get the trips. We didn't get the coming together to do a lot of the stuff we usually do.
And we cut down on the density in which when we did get together, the amount that we actually did as compared to years past. So,
also.
Yeah. Yeah, a little behind the scenes on that. But anyway, so the one, and I think I know where you're going, but definitely for mine, it was more so, it was probably the most rare beer that we've ever had, that I've ever had at least. But it was also a milestone kind of celebration thing when we did it. So, good.
Favorite on-camera beer for the year 2017 was actually 2015 beer. It was the Three Floyds Dark Lord Marshmallow Hangy. Stellar.
Yeah, agreed. So on camera, put it right in here or lower. The 2015 variation, marshmallow / vanilla Hangy.
Boom, 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 boom.
from Three Floyds. So what that beer is, it's bourbon barrel aged with tons and tons and tons of vanilla in there. We let it age, they said 2 years, almost 3. From the time that it was, kind of put in the barrel and that kind of thing. But super vanilla forward, super sweet. We'll link the video in here so you can go back and check that out if you didn't catch it. But it was probably one of the best I've ever had.
Yeah, it was amazing. It really was amazing. That is one of those that doesn't leave your memory. I mean, it burns itself in, and you experience something amazing that right then and there.
It was cool. Like you said, life events were that one happened to. But anyway, let's move on then to the off camera.
Off camera is always exciting because we don't necessarily experience the same beers.
Yeah, and normally in the past, you've gone into this completely blind as far as what we're going to pick. Now, if you do follow us on Untappd, you should have a little bit better kind of feel for where we might be going. If not, link or something he's going to put.
Hint, hint, it's not Wicked Weed. Nope. By the way, if you're on Twitter, and I know a lot of people who are heavy craft supporters don't support Wicked Weed anymore, God, that's some of the funniest tweet responses. Wicked Weed put something out and people just rip them.
Doesn't help that they're in one of the craft beer capitals of the world, in Asheville.
Asheville's a great place.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. And they're very supportive of craft.
Yeah, the locals are
movements.
ferocious.
Eat
there.
local, drink local, all that stuff. Yeah.
So for me, and I think we actually will differ on this one. For me, you caught a snippet of it. It wasn't a formal review by any means whatsoever. No, I'll say that the condition in which we had it probably wasn't the most ideal. It was very hot that day. The beer itself was very warm. It was more than our first ever taste of Dark Lord, which was like half a thimble, if that.
That's true.
But it wasn't much, and we split it between us all so we could all try it. You just shoot that?
Yeah.
You bastard. Anyway.
It's not the best when you shoot it. It's better as a sipper.
Yeah, I know. That was the point. He just shot back a good couple ounces of monkey shoulder.
I'd been sipping on it. There wasn't that
Barely,
much
you took like one sip.
Nah, a couple. You watched.
Anyway. God. Go ahead. What was yours?
My best. It's gonna hate the haters, right? Hey, hate the hater, don't hate the drinker. My best off camera was Barrel Aged Permanent Funeral.
Not just any barrel.
By Three Floyds. Had this at the brew pub, and this is a 10.5% ABV. It's a double imperial IPA.
Have you ever had their regular permanent funeral?
Yeah, okay. And but this is aged in gin barrels, and I have to admit that it's been decades probably since I've had gin, and it was not good gin, and I was terrified of what this was going to taste like. But it was the best beer, one of the best beers. The best off-camera beer that I had this year. It was an amazing. I wish I could have brought some back. It was the best beer. Ah, it was so good, so good.
Yeah, so admittedly we didn't get it as much rare stuff this year, so it was a little more normal, I guess. Mine though, you did see a little bit of best off-camera / not reviewed beer, Pliny the Elder. Finally got to at least try it. It was fresh from everything that I can tell. Mm-hmm. Got it from a nice dude, super sweaty, long hair, good guy.
At Dark Lord Day.
Yeah, Dark Lord Day. So, it's one of those where, like, I admittedly probably didn't appreciate it as much as I will when I actually get to have a full one.
Nice cold.
Well, yeah. But it was definitely something, I had drank some before then. I actually remember everything this time.
Yeah.
So it was nice. But even with that hype and even having it in not good conditions whatsoever for it, it was killer. Easily lived up to every single expectation that I had, and then more so.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
definitely great.
Admittedly, I did have the same beer as him as far as drinking it, and likewise, it was good. Can't complain. Here's my thing. I'm not a huge fan of barrel-aged IPAs, even though I'm assuming it's in there for less than a month, and then probably dry hopped after that. But it was great. Nothing negative to say about it whatsoever.
Yeah, and if we were throwing runner-ups in there, I hate to say this to you guys, but my next runner-up would have been a Three Floyds anyway. Some of those sours we had at Dark Lord / Saisons.
Well, yeah, it If you don't know, saisons can be somewhat sour or acidic, but this one was way too sour to be a saison. But
Yeah, and I've got to say that very close runner-up was a whole bunch of stuff I had at Founders this year. That was just blow your head off. Great, you know. I mean, I was really stoked with Founders this year.
Yeah, always cool to go there. We've been there the last 2 years now. First time was a fluke, luck of the draw thing to get KBS, and then this year we went with the intent of getting a little bit different. The first year we actually got to have CBS.
Review coming.
Stay tuned on that one. And then, this last year we didn't have anything crazy different, but I mean, we got that, and then, like I said, going there is always awesome. A lot colder the first.
Yeah, we went. Time. Not weed, but.
Well, I went without you once this year too. So
you went up there? I didn't even know that. How did I not know that?
Don't know.
Wow. Yeah, we went up separately.
Yeah.
And had a great time sitting there all day meeting people, or talking with a couple, but making fun of people too.
Yeah.
Notorious for that. But anyway, the stuff they had on draft that you know you're not getting in the store, God, it's always worth it. Go to Three Floyds, go to Founders, go to your local brewery and find out what they're not putting out in bottle. It's worth it. You got to check it out.
So a little bit different. We're not going a half an hour this year. No. Like I said, there's a lot less to talk about this year, in all honesty. In terms of what you guys actually saw, news, relevancy, that kind of thing. We will have a Let's Talk coming up.
Yeah.
It'll probably be in a couple of different videos.
He may even do it live. You never know.
Yeah, true. And we, like I said, live streams and that kind of thing coming up as well.
2018 looks to be really good for us. A lot more diversity on the channel, a lot more content. Back to the original idea of the channel, which included home brewing.
Yeah, we'll get definitely on that. Admittedly, the cold doesn't really motivate me.
Bitter, isn't it?
At least if you're, in the
kind
of Midwest where we've had that. What do they call it? The Arctic
whatever
blast. Who cares? I'm not a meteorologist, but it's cold. Yeah,
it's like it used to be 30 years ago.
We should this year because we're not going to do Dark Lord Day. It's not going to happen.
As I was just going to say, it's official now at this point, I think.
Yeah. I'll be in Vegas around that point in time. I'll try to shoot some stuff there. We are planning on doing some of the things that we didn't do last year. I think we're going to try to make it back to Brewhaven, which is our local thing.
There was the sour thing down in Indy
that we're going to try to do as well.
We want to do that.
We want to try, depending on which one we're closest to, get to the Northeast.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably hit Floyd's again, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'd say the Northeast is probably one of our bigger goals for the years to go back out east.
Well, or for the first time.
For some. But yeah, we want to hit up Trillium and the Alchemist and maybe some Hill Farmstead and who knows what else, depending on the time frame.
Well, that's the tough part too, because you have. I mean, it's not a huge area there, but it's still far enough. So you got Treehouse, you got Trillium, you've got Hill Farmstead, you've got the Alchemist. To a lesser extent, like Bissell Brothers, Other Half, which is in New York. Just a whole bunch of different ones out there. I would love to get to all of them, but we're going to have to make a decision about which ones we're going to prioritize the most.
For sure,
obviously.
For sure. I definitely want to hit Treehouse's new brewery. So
yeah. And then Trillium is a must.
Yep.
Sorry, there's some fuzz on that.
Hey, a lot of you guys turned us on to some killer new breweries this year. We really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
What we had was phenomenal. I'm not going to say that our trip to some of those places was as good, but we do appreciate
it was a good trip, but just not for the original reason that we thought.
Yeah. So we do appreciate that. Keep telling us, what it is that you're drinking that we like. I mean, I try to watch you here on Untappd too. So if you're not following us on Untappd, the link's down in the description. Go ahead and friend us. We'll respond and friend you back. And
you like us, we'll like you back.
Yeah, man. We do have Instagram, that's down there as well, and Twitter. Admittedly, we're going to get back on that a little bit better. I don't think we've been using it the way we should.
Yeah. Like I said, that goes along with it.
We will be doing that.
Yeah.
But like I said, thanks for letting us know about some of these great breweries that we've overlooked, And go ahead down in the description, leave a comment. Tell us what your best beer was for the year 2017, because it may be something that we haven't hit.
Yeah, or, your favorite couple, because it can be
leave you want your top 10, go for it.
Yeah.
Because I know I was really impressed with what we got at Dark Lord Day from Jackie O's and Maplewood. Wow, that was a good eye opener. I'd like to go out
and Hoof Hearted was
check out some of their
yeah.
So leave your best beers down there. We'll give us something to shoot for.
Other than that, stay tuned. Like I said, we've got cool stuff coming up. We're gonna have our 100 subscriber winner, which is admittedly late. Of course.
It's actually a little more than 100, but
I think we're like 109, 110 or something like that, which is still cool. Awesome, thank you. So we're gonna have that drawing here pretty soon, and then like I said, we got a Let's Talk coming up, and then obviously we're gonna get more reviews and then some live streams. So
it's been a while since we've done trash talk, so we've got to do.
Oh God, yeah, it has
some trash talk.
Yeah, wow, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, and I'll be working on recategorizing our playlists, getting them into proper categories.
Anywho, we've rambled. 2DG, thanks for the support.
And kudos to all our 2017 winners! See ya.